See, this should be a lesson for. See, this is the thing. We really are all taught the same thing. Like, you know how, like, when we grow up, they tell us to keep your hands to yourself. Um, and if you put your hands on someone, there could be a consequence for you putting your hands on someone. Well, if you someone, there's a consequence. And in this situation, the consequence is 10 years. So, you know, Tory Lanez, this is according to NBC News, sentenced to 10 years for um, SHOOTING, Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. So Canadian rapper Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years after he was found guilty of, uh, I guess I can say the word, girl, shooting hip hop superstar Megan Thee Stallion in the foot after the pair left a Los Angeles party in 2020. Excuse me, the hearing began Monday and wrapped Tuesday, ending a high profile case that saw Megan, 28, subjected to what prosecutors called repeated and grotesque attacks and cast a spotlight on the scrutiny Black women face when reporting abuse. Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, shot the three-time Grammy winner, whose legal name is Megan Peet, following a party at a reality star and makeup mogul Kylie Jenner's Hollywood Hills home, July the 12th, 2020. Lanez, 31, had pleaded not guilty, but a jury found him guilty of 3 felony charges in December: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. I'm wearing an orange jumpsuit. They say orange is the new black. Lanez addressed the court before the judge handed down his sentence. He apologized for his actions and said he took full responsibility for the 2020 shooting. Honey, you was a day late and a dollar short. Not 30 seconds before he about to hand down that hammer. Now you want to take full responsibility. Okay, girl. You got 10 years to think about what you did. Okay. All right. If I could change it, I would, but I can't, he said. Everything I did that night, I take full responsibility. I truly am trying to be a better person. Are you? Because, even after that incident happened with Meg Thee Stallion, I still remember Dennis the Menace, aka Tory Lanez, in these streets whooping on August Alsina. And August Alsina wanted to live by some street code and not let it be known that, some stuff went down between him and Tory, I guess until he felt like he had no choice but to let people know that Tory and his team attacked him. We also heard the story about Tory and his team, or Tory attacking Prince, the guy from Love and Hip Hop Miami. So it's not like, girl, girl, we got incident on top of incident on top of incident with Tory Lanez. So I just want to know, when was he trying to be this better person? Was it after Megan? Was it after August? Was it after Prince? Was it after you, girl, went to jail? Like, when did this better person act start to happen? Anyways, Deputy District Attorney Alex Bott, who was one of the prosecutors in the case, said that Lanez called Megan a liar, intimidated her, and harassed her. Not only did the defendant not only did the defendant do the heinous act of shooting her, he then subjected her to 2.5 years of hell. Matthew Barhoma, a member of Lane's legal team, said they plan to file appeals for both the sentence and conviction. The team will also file for bail when the make wait. The team will also file for bail when the make the sentence appeal. I guess when they make the sentence appeal. Ooh, girl, NBC News, girl, I need to proofread, honey. In handing down his sentence, Los Angeles Superior Court Judge David Hereford said that it was difficult to reconcile the doting father and committed philanthropist Manny described with the person who fired a cook. Girl, I'm tired, girl. Y'all already know what it's given. It's given inmate 572-00579. That's what it's given. It's given, girl. You go to bed at 8:30 p.m. and you wake up at 5:45 p.m. It's giving, girl, don't drop the soap. It's giving, you got a roommate. Do you want the top bunk or do you want the bottom bunk? You choose. Girl. And if you walk in after the room has already been established, you're gonna get whatever, girl. Whatever your new roommate tell you to have. He might have a room by himself. Is that how it works? I don't know. The people who've been in prison let us know, honey. We don't want to experience it, but just let us know how that works. Do you get your own room or do you have to share with some people? It's giving, it's giving, girl, you eating slop for breakfast. It's giving, girl, you gonna have a boyfriend. Yes! It's giving, if you ain't got no conjugal visits, Tory Lanez, you gonna have a boyfriend in about 3 years. It's giving, girl, either you gonna be doing the bending or either, girl, somebody gonna be doing the bending. Because you ain't going no 10 years without no motherfucking busted. Right? It's giving, girl, you might be sleeping with one of the correctional officers if it's a female. Because sometimes those correctional officers, honey, they get down with them inmates too. It's giving, your life is changing. It's giving, girl, I hope you learned your lesson, okay? It's giving, you should have kept your hands to yourself. Yeah. It's giving all of that. It's giving, girl, I don't want to see your daddy in the middle of the street hollering and screaming. Like he was the last go round. Girl, it's giving, girl, you got 10 years to think about what you did. It's giving, girl, by the time you get out, honey, Beyonce gonna have a whole new album. Girl, we're gonna have a whole girl. It's giving, when you get out, Beyonce gonna be over 50 years old. It's giving, girl. It's giving, girl. When you get out of prison, honey, girl, my niece gonna be the graduated from high school. That's what it's giving. What is it giving, y'all? What is it giving? It's giving, girl. It's giving, girl. You gonna miss out on a whole bunch of Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, girl. Yes. It's giving, girl. Your hair gonna look a mess because the last time I checked, you was in there putting all types of mess in your head. All right. Ooh. Anyways. And one last thing I wanted to mention too about the Tory Lanez situation is this really doesn't even oh 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 girl, listen to this. Judge found that Tory Lanez leaked information to DJ Academics during the Megan Thee Stallion case. Girl, listen to this. Oh, girl, this is breaking news, honey. Hold up. Hold up. Let me bring this up. Let's hear what this white lady got to say.
Judge found that Lanez leaked it to academics. I'm like, well, Lanez's own lawyers said that. I mean, they described that's how it happened in the document. So and look, if I can respect that he doesn't want to ever reveal who gave him that document. Like, he shouldn't have to do that. But the fact is, I mean, the judge found that Lanez leaked it to academics.
I mean, girl, I don't think anybody. I wasn't keeping up with the case like that, but I think that most of us came to the consensus that, girl, it seemed as though whenever DJ Academics would go and discuss the case, that he was being fed information from Tory Lanez or Tory Lanez team. So I don't think anyone is really shocked at that.
I'm like,
girl, this is a mess. And then where that white girl at? Let's talk about her real fast. Girl, Iggy Azalea. Ain't that her name? Iggy is what they call her. Iggy Azalea talks about her letter of support for Tory Lanez. She says the letter was written only to share her personal experience with Lanez and was meant for the judge's eyes only. Girl, shut up. She said that she included what type of punishment she thinks he should receive in the letter. So this is what she had to say. First of all, before I get into that, it was also reported that after a 90-minute break, Judge Hereford got 70 plus letters of support for Tory Lanez, including one from Iggy Azalea. He briefly summarized each one. Two jailers wrote letters. One spoke in court. Lane's father, son, Star Peterson. Oh, girl, that's ugly. Was the last speaker before we broke. Okay, so this is what Iggy had to say. One, I have not been in touch with Tory for months. I have no reason to be, but I wish him well. Girl, shut up. Two, I don't support anyone. My letter never mentioned anything in regard to what happened that night. Three, I was told this was for a judge only, yet it's being discussed in public. I never intended to publicly comment. So what you're saying is, if you would have known that if it was going to be made public, then you wouldn't have wrote the letter. Girl, shut up. I'm not in support of throwing away anyone's life if we can have reasonable punishments. I support prison reform. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna go ahead and say something that I guess you're not supposed to say. If you shoot me, I don't care about your life. And I don't care if you spend the rest of your life in prison. I don't care. I think that it is weird when I hear people say stuff like I remember what was that man named Ebro. I remember Ebro saying one time that he thought, I think he said that he thought that Tory was guilty, but he didn't want to see another black man go to jail. I don't give a damn if you are a nigga walking around here with a dashiki and a fro and your goddamn hand is cemented, girl, like this every time you walk around. If you pull out a piece and you shoot someone, you deserve to go to jail. I don't know. Girl, y'all acting like Tory stepped on Megan's pinky toe. You're like, God! Y'all acting like Tory, girl, pushed her. And they gave him 10 years. Girl, do y'all. Anyways, number 5, I was asked to write about my genuine experience and the type of punishment I think he deserves. I did. It's not really that interesting, but I understand why it's been sensationalized. See you next week to discuss pizza toppings, I suppose. I mean, the truth of the matter is, girl, it is what it is. It don't matter no more. Iggy, girl, I hope you go visit your friend since you're so worried about him not going to prison. I hope you put some money on his books. I hope you go visit your friend in prison. If he get conjugal visits, give him a little coochie if you want to. Girl, I don't know. It is what it is. All right, y'all. All right. So that's it on that. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. I hope that she has received some type of closure. I hope that she's okay. I hope that she's protected mentally, physically, emotionally. I hope that she is in therapy and she's receiving the best help that money can buy. I hope that she's surrounded by nothing but love. Um, Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah, shout out to her. I hope she can put this behind her and move on with her life. Yeah, and that's it. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.